Assalamualaikum everyone. Today is a big day for me as I am leaving from Toronto towards Pakistan. I am so excited that I couldn't sleep all night. I spent the whole night packing my stuff and making sure that I have everything I need for my trip. After packing, we load our luggage in the car and headed towards my father's friend's house where we park our car for the duration of our trip. They kindly arranged breakfast for us before we continued our journey to the airport. As we drove, I couldn't help but feel a little sad about leaving my home behind. I said goodbye to my house as we reversed out of the driveway and headed towards the highway. The traffic on the highway was busy, but the road was a little clean. We made good progress. I was hopeful that we would reach the airport on time. As we arrived at the airport, we went through the usual check-in process and then headed to the lounge to wait for our flight. I took out my laptop to do some work while I waited. I am so excited to go to Pakistan and see my family, friends. I cannot wait to explore the beautiful country and experience. I'm here at the airport about to board my flight on PIA, and to be completely honest, I am feeling quite scared. I know that might sound silly to some of you, but I just cannot help it when I think about PIA. All that comes to mind is the phrase, perhaps I'll arrive. And that really doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Now, I have flown on many airlines before, but this is my first time with PIA. I don't want to judge them before I have experienced their service, but I just cannot shake off this feeling of unease. As I sit here waiting to board, I'm trying to keep myself calm and positive and reminding myself that flying is statistically one of the safest mode of transport and that the pilots and crews are trained professionals who know exactly what they are doing, but still there's a little voice in my head that keeps whispering what if. I know that many of you might be watching this and thinking that I'm being irrational or overly dramatic, but I just wanted to share my honest feelings with you. This might be my last video, and I want it to be a true reflection of who I am and what I am going through. So here's hoping that everything goes well, inshallah. As we say, like, I'll catch up with you guys on the other side. Have you ever noticed that when it comes to boarding a flight, some people just cannot wait to get on the plane? In fact, many travelers sit or standing in line way before they need to. As we can see at this busy airport gate, it's still 30 minutes until boarding time, but already there are people standing around, bags in hand, waiting for their turn to board. It's understandable that people want to get on the plane as soon as possible, especially if they have a lot of carry on luggage or want to secure a good seat. But is it really necessary to start going so early? Boarding has just started and I am excited to see what this flight has in store for me. As I make my way into the plane, I check my ticket and see that I have been assigned seat 44H. Unfortunately, I didn't get the window seat, but that's okay. I'm just grateful to be on this flight. Seats look good, but as I sit down, I realize that they are a little uncomfortable. Notice that many seats are empty, and I'm lucky enough to have two empty seats next to me. I'm definitely going to take advantage of this. The food items that were served to me were dal chawal with some chicken salad and a Pepsi. I'm excited to taste everything and see how it measures up. First, let's taste the dal chawal. It's good, but it's only okay. The flavor is not too strong, but it's still tasty. Let's try the chicken now. It's look delicious, and after taking a bite, I can confirm it's really good. Now that I have finished eating the dal chawal and chicken, I can confidently say that my food experience with PIA was good. The food was delicious and I enjoyed every bite. They also gave me some plain bread, which looks delicious. They also give me butter and cream. I'm not sure which is which, but I think the cream is for tea, which they might serve later. Overall, I am happy with the food experience on this flight with PIA. Dal chawal was good, chicken was delicious, bread was fresh and tasty. After finishing my meal, I was excited to have some tea. Finally, the tea arrived, and I dipped my bread into the tea. Unfortunately, I have to say the tea was not good. It was okay, but it wasn't the best tea I ever had. I don't know. The meal time again. I was just still at time. Let's see what he has to offer. Looks like we have a croissant with a tomato filling and a slice of a cake for dessert. After a few hours, it's time to get some rest. The cabin lights are dimmed and it's so peaceful here. We have landed in Karachi and it's really hot. It's quite a change from the cold weather in Canada. We have a connecting flight to Multan and we are hoping to get a hotel stay. Luckily, PIA has arranged for a van to pick us and drop us off at the hotel. We are finally at the hotel and it's time for some rest. The room is comfortable. We headed down to the hotel restaurant for dinner for the lunch and there are a few dishes to choose from. I opt for the dal chawal, but unfortunately it's not as good as I hoped. So that's it for my PF flight experience vlog. It was an interesting journey with some ups and downs, but overall it was a good experience. Now I have a connecting flight to Multan. Now I'm in a hotel and just I edit this video and I will take some rest after that and will update you soon.